Hello everyone, welcome to a very special collective worship. My name's Paul Thompson and I'm the Director of Education for the Diocese of Lincoln. You may have seen me or one of my team visit your school before. I'm part of an education team who works closely with your head teacher, your governors and teachers to make your church school the best it can be. We help your school in a range of ways, including providing support for religious education, collective worship, and spiritual development. We support your school to be distinctively Christian in character and effective as a church school. There are 142 Church of England schools in the diocese, and every school is special, unique, and loved by God. You may attend a small, medium, or large school, a village, town, or city school, an infant, junior, primary or secondary school. Although your school is special and unique, your school does have something in common with the other 141 schools in the diocese, and that is you and your school belongs to the church school family. Your school is a place where we look out for one another, where we notice when someone is upset and we provide comfort, where we notice when someone has achieved and we celebrate together. Your school is a place where teachers and support staff are called and committed in their pursuit to help you learn effectively. Your school is a place where adults and pupils can be aspirational, where there are no limits on what you can achieve, where you can develop your God-given talents so that you may flourish. Your school is a place where you belong, where you are valued for who you are, for we are all God's children. Your school is a place where you can feel empowered to make a positive difference to the world. So we know your school is a very special place. The Diocesan Board of Education wants to make a promise to you and your school community. We want to promise that we will continue to support your school to be a place where everyone is able to flourish now and in the future. This worship is to help you understand our promise for your school and all the church schools in the diocese. This is our vision for church school education. Believing we are called into the fellowship with God who seeks the flourishing of all, we aspire to strengthen our school communities with wisdom, knowledge and understanding through partnerships firmly rooted in Christian hope and in the love of God. We empower all in our church school family to love one another with humility, justice and kindness. Our 4 vision drivers are called, aspirational, rooted, empowering, CARE, care, we care. To help us understand the diocesan vision for education, we are now going to hear the story of Moses and the burning bush.
This is the story of Moses, a man whom God chose to help save his people. Now, one day he was walking in the desert when he came across a burning bush. Now, there was something unusual about this bush, because although it was on fire, the branches were not burning. As he leaned in closer to take a look, a loud voice said, "Take off your shoes, this place is holy." So Moses did so. "Who are you and why are you talking to me? I'm just a poor shepherd." "I am the God of your father, and of Abraham and of Isaac. I have chosen you, Moses, to lead my people out of Egypt and to the promised land." Moses looked scared. "I can't do that. I'm far too old." I have chosen you, Moses." Now Moses looked very concerned, and he asked, "What if they don't believe me?" "Throw your staff on the ground," the Lord said. When Moses did, it turned into a slippery snake. "Now pick it up," the Lord said. So Moses did, and when he did, it turned back into a wooden stick. "Show them this, and they will believe that I sent you," said the Lord. "But I'm too shy," said Moses. "Then I will send you your brother Aaron, and you can go together." So Moses picked up his shoes and left for Egypt.
I hope you enjoyed the story of Moses and the burning bush, and I just want to spend a few moments looking at that story. Moses noticed. He noticed that there was something different about the burning bush. I wonder if it was a bit like my fire here, with lots of different flames. I've got lots of different colours in my fire, because there was something different. Because we know if a bush is on fire, we don't go towards it because that would be dangerous. But he saw that there was something different. I wonder what you think he saw. Was it the colour of the flames? Did it look different? Was there no heat coming off it? We don't know. But he noticed. And so he went to try and discover what was going on. And as soon as he noticed and moved forward to that bush, God spoke to him. God called Moses by name. God called Moses to do a task. I don't know if anybody's ever asked you to do a task, or perhaps they've wanted to give you a message. Generally, they'll use your name because then you know it's for you. And when Moses was spoken to by God, he used his name. There was no doubt who God was speaking to and who he was calling to do that task. Now, it wasn't a small task. It was a task to release all the Israelites, all Moses' people, from slavery from under Pharaoh. I wonder if you've ever been asked to do a task that felt big and felt a bit too big, maybe, a bit too hard. But Moses was asked to do this, and after a little bit of reluctance, he said he would do it. He would go back to Egypt and release the slaves. But it was such a big task. He had to have aspiration. He had to not just think, oh, I'll just do a small job. I'll just release one or two people. No, he knew there was something really wrong in Egypt and he needed to go. He actively sought to address that injustice, the things that were wrong. I wonder if you've ever had aspirations for something in life to be better, something you've wanted to change. That's what Moses wanted. He wanted to see his people free. He aspired to see them free. If we just go back to the bush for a moment and think about trees and bushes, they have roots, don't they? They are rooted in the ground. And what do those roots do? Well, they feed the bush or the tree. They also keep it strong and tall so it doesn't fall over. What keeps you rooted in life? I wonder if it's your school's vision and values, those values that help us decide what is right and what is wrong, those values that help us on the right path. Moses looked at that bush and saw that it was rooted. What roots you in life? And then it was such a big task. I wonder if he felt a little bit scared about doing it. But he knew he didn't have to do it on his own. God had empowered him and was going with him to do the task. I wonder who or what empowers you. Is it your teachers? Is it the people you live with? Is it God? Is it something else? When you have a task to do, what empowers you? You will have noticed that I have used those words again that Paul has used already. Called, aspirational, rooted, and empowering. These are the things that make up our promise to your school. We'd love you now to join us in a song. This is a song that we would love you over the coming months and years to use in your school to remind you of our promise to your school.
We all know tomorrow holds a future we don't see. Who can say another day will be how it should be? I know you'll stay with me, and I will keep my trust in you. Show me the way and be my guide. Lead me today, all through the night. I know I'll be safe, holding the truth, strong in my faith, trusting in you. If I run and if I fall, I know you will be there to hold my hand and understand, to show me how you care. I know you'll stay with me, and I will keep my trust in you. Show me the way and be my guide. Lead me today, all through the night. I know I'll be safe, holding the truth, strong in my faith, trusting in you. I know you'll stay with me, and I will keep my trust in you. Show me the way and be my guide. Lead me today, all through the night. I know I'll be safe, holding the truth, strong in my faith, trusting in you. Show me the way and be my guide. Lead me today, all through the night. I know I'll be safe, holding the truth, strong in my faith, trusting in you.
We want to share our new vision and its promise to you so that you know how valued you are as part of our church school family. We've created a short animation that sums it up.
We are the family of church schools in the Diocese of Lincoln.
We are different and precious and stronger together.
We are called to serve and aspire to transform.
We have a vision
Of communities shaped by wisdom and understanding.
Of loving each other with humility and kindness.
Of justice and fellowship.
so everyone can flourish. We are rooted in hope and in the love of God.
We are empowered together.
I hope you enjoyed the animation. Thank you to all the pupils from schools around the diocese who helped us make it. We at the Lincoln Diocesan Board of Education believe that we have a vocation, a calling. We are called to notice your gifts and talents and achievements, as well as to notice any underachievement or injustice. We are called to acknowledge that everyone is made in the image of God and to honour them as such. We are called to support anyone who is vulnerable, to enable everyone in your school community, pupils and adults, to flourish. We can help develop skills, knowledge and confidence, and encourage you all to discover your calling so that you can make a positive difference in the world. We are also aspirational for everyone in your school community, for school leaders and governors, teachers, teaching assistants, all the pupils and anyone else involved in providing education in your school. We want to help nurture your knowledge and skills, your spirituality and creativity. We work alongside you towards helping to grow all of God's people according to their gifts, and we are aspirational for you all. We know that our schools are rooted in a particular time and place, and that the work you do reflects this. We know all our church schools are places of belonging, and they're a valued part of our church school family. Our work is driven by our deep roots of faith, hope, and love, as well as our commitment to the whole church school family, its partnerships and links with their local communities and churches. The Diocesan Board of Education works towards empowering church school leaders and pupils to be agents of positive change so that church schools can serve the common good in deeply Christian ways. We encourage everyone to do this with humility, justice, and kindness. We are here for you. We are committed to you, and we care deeply about your flourishing. To put it another way, we are called to walk alongside you. We are aspirational for everyone in your school community. We have deep roots in our Christian identity, and we strive to empower everyone in our church school community. We care.
I'd now like to invite you to join with us in our diocesan school prayer, which is linked to the vision. Archdeacon Justine will pray a line, and if you would like to join in with me on the next line.
Loving God, as we are called into fellowship with you,
help us to flourish in all we do.
As we aspire for our schools and communities to be strengthened,
give us wisdom, knowledge and understanding.
As we live our lives, rooted in hope and in your love.
Help us to empower all those we meet.
Loving God, in all we do.
Help us to love and care for one another with humility, justice and kindness. Amen.